y'all, God bless you. In today's video, I show you how to make a delicious Mexican meal from start to finish. I show you how I make carne deshebrada, which is a shredded beef, and I do use my Instant Pot. I show you how I make Mexican rice and beans my way, and I also share with you my recipe for my homemade horchata. Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and if you want to see how I make any of these recipes, then please just keep on watching. All right, y'all, we are starting with the horchata. Here I have 1 cup of long grain white rice that I have rinsed until the water turns clear. I put that into a container, and here I am breaking up 4 cinnamon sticks. You can add as much or as little cinnamon as you like. My family and I like a little bit more of a cinnamony flavor, so that's why I add the amount that I do. And then I am just adding 2 cups of warm water. Put the lid on it and let this sit for a minimum of 2 hours. Overnight is best, but at least 2 to 4 hours will work just fine. Moving on into the beans, I have 1 pound of beans that I have rinsed through. I add that to my Instant Pot along with 6 cups of water, a teaspoon of manteca, and some salt. Give that a good stir, and then we want to put the lid on. Make sure the valve is at sealing, and then you want to go ahead and set your Instant Pot to 60 minutes, and then that is good to go. Once the beans are done, you can open them up and look at how delicious the beans are, y'all. You will never make beans another way again. This is so effortless and they come out so good each and every time. I wanted to make my beans smash, so to save some time and for the sake of convenience, I throw all of the beans into my blender, put the lid on it, and blend them up, and they come out perfectly each and every time, y'all. We absolutely love our beans this way. Moving on to the shredded beef, I have about 1.5 pounds of chuck roast here, maybe about 2 pounds, that I just cut into chunks, and I am searing it on all sides. I did add a little bit of avocado oil to my Instant Pot. You just want to get that nice crust on each side of the meat. That's what's going to add flavor. Once I have done that, then I have added in some chopped onion, stir that around for a little bit, add in some garlic. Measure with your heart, y'all. You can add as much or as little as you like. Then I do add in 2 cups of beef broth, and I make sure to scrape the bottom of my pan, and that's what's going to ensure that I do not get the burn notice. Now it's time to season up our broth. I added in some sazon, adobo, garlic, onion powder. I did add in a little bit of chili powder. Measure with your heart, y'all. Season to your liking. Get everything a good stir and add in all of your meat along with its juices back into the Instant Pot. Give everything a nice big stir. You want to make sure that all of the meat is covered by all of the liquid, and then at this point you want to add your lid on. Make sure that your valve is at sealing, and you're going to want to cook this on 75 minutes. You set that, you leave it alone. We are moving on to our rice. In our blender, I have 3 Roma tomatoes, a small piece of onion. I have added some chicken bouillon. Here on my blender, I have the measurement size, so I just add enough water to make sure that I have 4 cups of liquid, because I am going to be frying up 2 cups of long grain rice in some avocado oil. You really do not want to miss this step. Toasting up the rice really enhances the flavor of the rice. This is crucial if you want that great flavor that the Mexican rice has. Once you've toasted up your rice and it has become a little golden in color, you can add your tomato sauce and give everything a good stir, making sure that everything is mixed well. Here I will add in just a little sprinkle of adobo and a little sprinkle of sazon. Very little. You don't need much because the tomato sauce was seasoned as well. Give everything a good stir, and then you just put the lid on and you forget it for about 20 to 25 minutes. You can check it around the 20-minute mark. Right now we are going to blend up our horchata, so I just throw everything that was in that container into the blender, and I do add a can of evaporated milk and a capful of Mexican vanilla. I blend all that up, put it through the strainer, and then I just add a little more water to get a little bit more out. Put that through the strainer as well. Remember to take your blade out, y'all. And then I do add in a can of sweetened condensed milk. I grab my whisk and whisk that really well until everything is thoroughly combined. You do want to check for seasoning, so make sure that it is to your liking. If you had to add any more sugar or anything like that, I do add 1 cup of milk and mix everything up as well and taste, and it is so good, y'all. Oh my gosh, I cannot tell you. Here our rice is done. Look at how fluffy it is. It is not mushy. So I just take my spatula, make sure to incorporate all of that sauce around the edge, give everything a good mix so everything is well combined, and then I just flatten it out, and then it is good to go. At this point, our meat is done. When you take the lid off the Instant Pot, give everything a good stir, and look, y'all, you can just see how tender the meat is. Again, for the sake of convenience, I like to shred my meat using my KitchenAid mixer. If you don't have this, you can use 2 forks. You can even use a handheld mixer, whatever works fine for you. If you want to use your hands, by all means, wash your hands and do that. My KitchenAid is just the easiest and most convenient for me. Add it back into the sauce, give it a good mix, and here is the final plate. Enjoy!
Trying out my wife's Mexican meal. While the baby's crying in the background. Baby has arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's try it out, baby. Mmm.
It's
I
good.
fall in love with you more, babe. It's really good.
2 thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
I totally forgot to record his reaction to the horchata, but my family loves my horchata.
All right, y'all, that wraps up this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you give any of these recipes a try, you'll have to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. God bless y'all today and always, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.